Ambulance service, is the patient breathing?
Someone's been stabbed. He's about 14.
Oh my God, it's just collapsed.
Across the UK, more than 14 million 999 calls are made for an ambulance a year, with the North West Ambulance Service receiving a new cry for help every 20 seconds.
She doesn't think she's pregnant or didn't know, but she said she feels like she needs to push.
As the pressure builds,
There's absolutely no reason to talk to me like that. I'm trying to help you here.
the control room has to decide who will receive an ambulance
17-year-old male, cardiac arrest.
and who must wait.
We do have delays at the moment of up to 8 hours and 45 minutes.
No.
On the ground, ambulance crews race to save lives
It's been a serious road accident. Both drivers are in a serious condition.
and offer the best help they can.
Oh, it's been nice of you to come. You're ever so nice to talk to.
Tell you what, Norman, you're made of strong stuff.
Black pudding.
Black pudding. I love a bit of black pudding.
From the picket line
Everyone's going on strike because no one can afford to live.
to the front line,
Are you going to be violent towards our crew?
this is the story of some of the darkest days in the history of our NHS.
He was quite happy to die on the streets of Manchester.
It's going to probably get a little bit worse before it gets better.
3276, unexploded bomb.
To my hometown. Beats Darwin.
Nothing beats Darwin.
Ambulance, is the patient breathing?
Yeah, he's breathing. He's just been stabbed.
He's been stabbed.
He's bleeding quite bad. It's on his ribs.
Right.
Gas. It's still bleeding.
Right, is it spurting, spraying, gushing or pouring?
Pouring.
The attacker's definitely left the scene.
Yeah, the two of them by the carvers just left. They literally threw the door off and then they've stabbed him.
Now that help, we'll be with you as quickly as we can, all right?
See you later. Right on.
It's the weekend and the start of a new 12-hour shift for the North West Ambulance Service.
Hello, you through to the ambulance service. Is the patient breathing?
It's 7:30 p.m.
Hello.
and 44 call handlers are on duty tonight to answer calls from across the North West.
I need to go through some questions, but we're going to get this ambulance to him, OK?
Already, they are receiving over 200 calls an hour.
Hello, do I sound very posh?
Do I sound very
I'm
posh?
a British boy. British boy.
OK. Do you need an ambulance or not?
You're very good. It's good to meet you. But not as a lover, as a friend.
Just listen to me, this is an emergency line. OK, if you don't want an ambulance, then you're holding up the line for other emergencies.
From the information you've given me, what it states is an emergency ambulance wouldn't be needed, but you do need to be seen at an emergency treatment centre within the next hour.
I'm not joking. His eye is like a golf ball. He's got a gash on the side of his head. There's a pool of blood on the floor. Surely that's not humane to leave the gentleman in this state without being checked.
But he's not. But he's not being checked because he's going to hospital to be assessed there. I just don't like work on weekend nights because it's all.
They are the worst.
It's just drunk people and just so many aggro and fights and people kicking off on you. It's just
The abuse that we get on a weekend is just unbelievable.
I've just had someone fall off a balcony coming. That's probably a drunken incident.
Probably.
Looking after the ambulance crews on duty are dispatchers Joe and Zoe.
So I'm sending you out to a 39-year-old female. She's complaining of chest pains and struggling to breathe.
They're responsible for 40 ambulances across Lancashire and Cumbria,
Good evening.
including Alpha 196, paramedic Sam and apprentice emergency medical technician Jane.
Here we are. Another day, another dollar.
Good old weekend. I used to be able to say that like in I'm going out style, but not anymore.
Friday night shift, let's go. Let's go.
Let's do it.
And Alpha 112, Mandy and Lauren.
Looking for some hot stuff.
Baby, this evening.
Looking for some hot stuff.
We definitely won't be getting any hot stuff tonight.
No, we won't.
Ambulance service, is the patient breathing? Yes. Tell me exactly what's happened.
My husband was just struggling to get words out and speak.
He's got slurred speech.
Well, not slurred, he just can't get the words out.
Right, so is he stumbling over his words or mispronouncing them?
He just can't get them out.
Okay, has he ever been diagnosed as having a stroke?
No.
Have these symptoms started within the last 4 hours?
Yes.
So an emergency ambulance is being arranged for you.
Alpha 196, I've got a job for you.
Alpha 196, go ahead.
So we've got a Cat 2. It's for a 43-year-old male. He's experienced some possible stroke symptoms. It does state that he is fast positive. It is a bit of a drive, this one. It's up in Clitheroe.
All received, Joe, thanks for that.
Category 2 emergencies have an average target time of 18 minutes, but right now, the nearest available ambulance is Alpha 196, Jane and Sam, who are 13 miles away.
20 minutes, this one. Well, it says 20 minutes, it'd be like...
16.
14. Maybe less.
Still he hasn't been sat there all day with these sort of little symptoms, and not thinking anything of it, thinking, oh, it'll get better. Bump! Bump!
Despite the distance, they managed to arrive at the scene within the average target arrival time.
What's happened to Dan this evening?
We were just eating tea,
Okay.
watching TV.
As normal?
Yeah, and Dan started to tell me something, like, we were talking about the programme, I can't remember what it were, and he's struggling to get a word out.
Has he ever done that before?
No.
No? And he's usually coherent, talking all the time, full
yes.
sentences?
Yes.
What about simple words? Can you know, if I say, can you say yes?
I can't. You can't.
Okay.
Do you love me? Yes.
Of course, he's nodding.
So did you get your new tyres on car?
He's nodding.
Yeah.
Frustration is... Do you know what you want to say, but it's just not firing out? The more he tries, the worse it gets.
It's all right. He has got long COVID and he's waiting to see a neurologist.
He's been referred to neurology for this weakness.
Yeah, that's 2 years ago.
And the headaches. So has he had appointments?
No.
Has nobody followed it up?
No. He don't like to bother people. You get a lot of pains in your sides, don't you? And you say it's like an electric shock, like a cattle prod in your sides. And you've had pains in your hands and you've been dropping things.
Okay. Smiley for me, Dan.
Give us a smile. Go on. You're doing all right. It's fine. We're just checking you out.
Dan, pull me towards you. Pull. I'm going to shine this torch in your eyes, Dan. Just try and keep your eyes open as best you can, all right? Because what's happened today, it's come on so suddenly, our advice probably would be that you go to the hospital and get it checked out further.
I know. You don't want to go anywhere.
You don't want to go to hospital?
He really hates
them. Don't we all? Honestly, I don't like them. I have to go in them.
37.5.
Would you just go and get checked out for me?
I mean, not only for
Would
yourself,
you?
it's probably going to make Michelle feel better.
So listen, I'll come. Yeah? We'll be together.
Yeah?
We're just going to get you checked.
Just call it a lift because we're going back that way anyway. We'll just drop you off, won't we?
Love you.
Take time.
Alpha 196, thank you, Joe. Can we have a red standby to Blackburn, please?
Yeah, Roger, go ahead with details.
Okay, so this is a 43-year-old gentleman, and at this stage, he's presenting as fast positive with an inability to speak.
Yeah, Roger, that is all received. Thank you very much. I'll let them know.
Cheers, Joe, appreciate that.
With Dan showing signs of a stroke, he'll be taken to the nearest specialist stroke unit 15 miles away to be assessed by doctors.
I'm not wasting my time. Don't be apologising, it's absolutely fine. Honestly. Daniel, are you all right? Yeah. Just in a lot of pain. Your head. Can you describe the pain? Right, okay. So this is constantly that sharp stabbing pain, okay. Oh, it's not good, is it? Ooh, hold on to your guts.
Dan will receive scans and further tests in hospital to determine whether or not what he has suffered is a stroke.
I've got a confession to make.
Oh, go on.
I opened the chocolates.
The Swiss chocolate.
And they are...
Are they really nice?
Pretty nice. They are amazing. Do you want one?
Can't say I've ever had. These look very fancy. And
M&S.
Oh, M&S. Getting spoilt now. They are Moorish.
Alpha 196, I've just seen you've cleared off that job. What was the story with that one?
Very unusual, really. The guy was having his tea with his wife when he suddenly wasn't able to get his words out of his mouth.
Yeah, it sounded horrible, that. Can you just imagine not being able to talk? It must have been horrendous. Do you think it was like a stroke? Or was it something else?
Potentially it could be, yeah. Not your typical fast positive symptoms.
One, two, three. Keep going for me. You're doing really, really well. We'll come in as quickly as possible.
OK, I'd appreciate it if you didn't shout at me like that, OK? I am just trying to help.
We should need an ambulance.
Who said she doesn't... Who said she's walking? So she's not having a fit anymore?
Well, no, she's not having a fit anymore. She's walking.
Right, so who's saying she doesn't need an ambulance?
I don't know.
Right, somebody needs to listen to me. This is really important. You're on an emergency line.
In control, the night shift is in full swing.
That sounded stressful.
It was all just screaming. I can feel my blood pumping.
Right, you need to take a break, Leona.
Said he was drunk and he says he's just got out of his car, so, you know.
Is it some kind of, like, special night out or something, or is it, like, payday, or, like, why is everybody out?
At the weekend, the ambulance service sees a 50% increase in alcohol-related incidents.
It's starting, Zoe. It's a glass in a pub in Blackburn.
Oh, really?
Someone's had a glass thrown into the face. Told you, it's Friday night, isn't it?
Not even 11 o'clock yet, and it's already beginning.
Across the northwest, there are now 198 ambulance crews actively responding to incidents.
Ambulance service, is the patient breathing?
Yeah, usual, yeah.
Is the patient awake?
Well, not at this moment in time, no. I'm trying to make it up.
Tell me exactly what's happened.
Well, I'm waiting for a bus, yeah, and this guy was on the floor. I started his wheelchair. I think he's having a fit.
So you think he's having a fit?
Yeah.
Alpha 196, we've got a Cat 1. It's a 60-year-old male, unconscious, noisy breathing. He's currently outside on the street.
Yeah, no worries, Joe. Thanks for that.
Jane and Sam are 5 minutes away.
potentially someone who may be heavily intoxicated or under the influence of some drugs. That we'll see when we get there. He's not unconscious, he's sat in his wheelchair.
It's not fun.
Oh. Let's have a chat with this chap. Hey, pal, what's your name, mate?
I'm electric.
OK, listen, what's your name?
Brian.
Brian. What's happened?
I've got one leg. I've got a nose on this leg that hasn't been changed in 3 weeks.
Smell it. Right.
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
Stinks, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it's changing.
Yeah, it does.
E03.
It does. Listen, because it started to rain, we'll get you onto the back of the ambulance.
Yeah.
How about that? And we'll have a chat with you there. You all right to grab it?
With his chair?
Yeah, and his chair.
Are you all right, though?
Yeah, all right.
Let's get you.
Have a sit on there.
Yeah, I don't understand what you're saying.
Mind your head.
Can you just pass me a map?
Mind your
Yeah,
head.
I don't understand where you're coming from, straight this leg.
Yeah, what's wrong with it? Your leg?
An ulcer.
When was the last time you had that dressing changed?
3 weeks, that's why it stinks.
3 weeks?
Yeah.
Why 3 weeks?
3 weeks because I don't have the appointment to get to go anywhere. So I got to wait till...
Does this leg get smelly like this all the time?
Well, it's an ulcer, what would you expect?
I know it's an ulcer, sweetheart. Listen, I've dealt with an ulcer.
It's an ulcer, that'd be what would you expect to stop using
Well, they give you antibiotics, don't
do me a
they?
favour.
Brian.
Do me a favour. It's an ulcer that big. What do you expect to do?
Right, Brian.
You're going to stink like
Brian.
that.
Brian, just bring it down, mate, all right?
No, I don't be causing any trouble with you.
No.
I don't mean...
Brian, we're here to help you.
Yeah, I know.
Right, can I get your arm out of there?
Come out in 60 seconds.
So you've got epilepsy. Are you taking your epilepsy medication at the minute? You've not missed it.
I got one, yeah.
The chap that's phoned us tonight, he said he's seen you having a seizure at the bus stop.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, I remember
He said he
it.
found you on the floor, Brian.
Yeah, I remember it.
How often do you have seizures?
4 times today.
You've had 4 today. Is that normal?
No, it's not normal.
Where do you live, Brian?
Anything.
You know fixed abode.
I'm going from
Are you staying at friends?
Yeah.
How long have you been staying with friends for?
Too long.
Too long.
Too long.
We'll take you to hospital and we'll get your leg looked at, and then we'll get your sandwich and get you a brew. You've said to us that you've had 4 seizures today, whereas normally you don't. You know, you said it's not normal. You don't have them every day.
No.
We'll just put you on the bed just for the ease of getting you back into the hospital as well.
Yeah, that's the one.
Can we just?
Where you're comfortable.
When did you lose your left leg?
What did he? I used to be an heavy user.
Are you clean now?
I'm clean now.
How long have you been clean off that?
9 years now.
9 years. Heroin?
Yeah. As soon as I lost my leg, I realised it was a mistake. So
You know, you're trying to look after the leg you've got there.
My daughter's foot goes like that. That's...
Yeah.
She's having her waiting for an amputation. So I know where you're coming from.
Hopefully it won't go that far.
Yeah, she's wanting it.
Is she? Not bad.
She's had enough. That's what she's had enough of. It keep going like that.
Two of my children have disabilities. One's got ASD and one has got spina bifida. She's 19 and she's wheelchair bound. If you're disabled, everything is a fight. Fight, fight, fight. You have to fight for this, you have to fight for that, just to live a normal life. When you go to patients that are physically disabled, I know that they're struggling because we struggled, and we've struggled for many years. Sometimes you just know they haven't been given anything.
Have you got any belongings, or where's all your things?
I've got nothing anymore.
You got nothing? Just the clothes that are on your back? Okay, mate.
When you're like, well, how are you managing? Well, I'm not, but I don't have anybody to fight for me.
Cup of coffee?
Yeah, I'd be grateful for it.
Cheese sandwich?
Yeah.
Is that all right for you?
I'd eat anything.
Just sweetheart. When was the last time you eaten?
3 days or something like that.
Well, if you want another one when you finish that, we'll get you some biscuits or something as well.
Yeah, I'd be grateful for that, yeah.
Welcome to the MWest Support Centre. Press 1 for safeguarding referrals.
Can I do a vulnerable adult referral, please? He's currently no fixed abode.
Were you saying he's homeless?
Mm-hmm.
Because of the years, we don't take homeless anymore.
Do you not?
Go down like, no. Where we would have took homeless at one time, we no longer see.
Thank you for enlightening me. So they don't deal with homeless people.
So how do we manage to help people when we're not given the tools to help them?
These people are in like desperate need of help as well. He's not fully able-bodied either. He's got one leg, a wheelchair, no belongings.
Because he's homeless, there's no help. It frustrates me. It proper frustrates me.
Frustrates me that we can't carry on helping them. It gets on my nerves.
Hopefully somebody's speaking to him at the hospital while he's here. You know, they'll check on him before they discharge him.
14 miles away in Preston, Alpha 112, Mandy and Lauren, have just dropped off an intoxicated teenage patient at hospital.
Alpha 112, just a quick update.
He'd just overdone it on the vodka. It was your classic, it's not been a good party unless someone's been taken away in an ambulance situation, I think.
Oh, Roger, bless him.
We used to drink something called snake bite. Have you ever heard of it?
No, I think I've heard of it. I don't know what it is,
Lager
though.
and cider mixed.
Oh, right.
It gets you really hammered. But, I won't touch that with a barge pole now.
Hi, good evening. It's Lancashire Police.
Tell me exactly what's happened, please.
I've had a call from 999 saying he wasn't sure where he was, but he's got a split personality and I think he smoked a lot of cannabis this evening. He's just saying he needs help, feels very sick, doesn't know where he is.
When you say doesn't know where he is, do you know where he is?
He's telling me he's at home, but he doesn't know if it looks like a hospital or he's at home.
The ambulance service have been asked to do a welfare check on the patient.
Alpha 112, thank you. Just to put you into this Cat 3 job, coming through as a 24-year-old male, has split personality disorder, is confused.
Are you aware if the
mental health nurse has spoken to him?
Negative, was unable to make contact, has attempted to call 3 times. No response back at present.
Roger, thank you.
Yeah, I wonder if we're going to get an answer at the door. If they've been unable to contact him 3 times. That one. Hello? Hello? We're going to get no answer here, are we?
No. 112 Control, we're not getting any response at this address. I wonder if you could perhaps try to ring the caller back and then we'll go from there.
Yeah, Roger, leave it with me.
There's a light on here. Wonder if I just knock on the window and see
Yeah.
if... Hello?
My dog barks, so I'm just going to go in
Yeah, that's all right.
kitchen out there.
Which flat do you live in?
I live in this one. There's some lives in there.
That's who we're here for, lovely.
We've come to see him.
Right. Just try and give me a get rid of my dog.
Oh, it sounds like an aggressive dog. Did you hear that growl?
112, just to let you know, we've got access. We're going and see the patient now, over.
Someone's acting a bit crazy. He sounds a bit slurpy-ish. Said he's tried to kill himself.
Your dad's told us that you're not being yourself at the moment, and he's obviously a bit concerned about you.
I killed myself.
You tried to kill yourself the other day.
No, I killed myself.
You killed yourself the other day.
And I woke up, yeah.
And you woke up. How did you try to kill yourself the other day?
I jumped off a big-ass bridge.
Oh, what, you jumped off a bridge. Whereabouts was that? Down at the woods there. Did you go to hospital?
I don't know where the hospital is.
Did he go?
Apparently he went to the hospital. As for help, he got assessed. And apparently what he said, he's meant to go home and get reassessed at home.
Right.
But he just left the hospital, got himself a taxi and come home.
Oh, so he self-discharged himself, did he? Have you had any drugs this evening?
Oh.
OK. What have you been doing this evening? Do you remember?
Smoking weed.
Smoking weed. Has anything happened recently?
He's met this woman, she split up with him, a week later, and then he's gone downhill after that bit.
When did the world blow up?
The world's not blown up, thankfully. Are you diagnosed with any mental health conditions?
I don't even know what day we are.
We're on Saturday night at the moment.
24,000.
What mental health conditions is he diagnosed with?
Bipolar.
Right.
It's split personality.
Yeah.
Some kind of demon that just wants to come out.
How are you feeling at the moment? Are you hearing any voices at all?
No, just one voice in my head.
Voice in your head?
I am the Antichrist, that's what I am.
So obviously, he's not really making much sense, is he? Would you be willing to come up to the hospital with us to see the nurses and the doctors up there and be assessed by the mental health team?
Yeah.
You would? OK.
How long am I dead for?
You're not dead. You're alive. You're talking to us.
So we're just getting him some shoes, aren't we? Right.
He's got a knife there.
I know. Right, don't worry. We've got his shoes. Let's go out.
Take your time, all right? 'Cause you might be a bit unsteady. Watch this table. That's it. Lovely. Right, watch this bit of a step.
Where are we going?
Just going to see the doctor. On Friday nights, we get more mental health jobs. It tends to be fuelled by alcohol and drug use. The other mental health services don't tend to be there at unsociable hours. We don't seem to get the backup during those times. Often our only option is to take a patient to A&E, which is not at all the best place for them. Are you all right there?
Yeah, it's not like hospitals.
I feel extremely frustrated about the ambulance service. We're like the wicket keepers because we end up going to the ones who really have slipped through, and we're catching them and often getting them at the worst.
Because I've been there myself, you know. When I lost my son, killed himself through a motorbike.
And how long ago was that?
13 years ago, next month.
Right. Have you had any help with your mental health?
No.
No. Those jobs you do take home with you because you kind of know that they're not going to get the help they need.
He's quite high risk, I'd say. He told his friend this evening he's going to do himself and commit suicide.
One foot in front of the other, come on.
That's it.
Be careful.
Take your time down this ramp. We'll get you in here and get you warmed up, all right?
cold when you stand out there for any length of time.
Alpha 112, thank you. Just an update on that last job.
We've just been to... he's suffering quite badly, actually, with his mental health. So much so, he was unable to hold a conversation with us.
He's had a recent breakup from his girlfriend, and I think that a lot of this is stemmed from that.
Mental health's been deteriorating over the last few days.
So to hear about his breakup, it really is.
Hard to navigate sometimes, things like that, isn't it? And with already existing mental health, it can only be worse.
Let's hope that now he's in the right place, he'll get some help in place, and he can definitely start making steps to hopefully feeling better.
Ambulance service, is the patient breathing?
Yeah.
OK, is it a whole face that's burnt?
Yeah.
OK, so like I said, an emergency ambulance has been arranged, but I do just have to make you aware that we are just a little bit busy at the moment.
Is it on its way or not?
We have a delay time of up to half an hour, but we may arrive sooner.
In control, the team are halfway through their night shift.
Got another one, Zoe, another assault in Blackburn.
In a pub.
This one's at her home address.
Nearly all the Category 1 and 2 emergency calls are being resourced.
I'm just trying to work out what crews I've got.
All my Burnley crews, they're all out.
But 113 lower priority patients are now in the queue waiting for an ambulance.
Ambulance, patient breathing.
Hello. We have a friend that is very drunk. He's not really responding, and he can't walk, he can't talk, he can't barely open his eyes. He's drank a lot, he's outside the club, he's terribly drunk.
Tell me exactly what's happened. He's been kicked in the face by someone having a fight. He's not moving. So is he breathing though? I don't know. Oh, he is now. Yeah. He is breathing now. He's like gurgling out of his nose. He's gurgling.
Hi, it's Lancashire Police calling. Can we request your assistance, please? We've got a male. Apparently he's been taking ketamine and he's now on the floor knocked out, and he has a big cut to his head.
The call from the police is classed as a Category 2 emergency.
Just allocated you to a job in town centre. We've got a adult male, unknown age.
Advanced paramedic Sean is 4 minutes away. He's specially trained to deliver critical care to patients who have taken ketamine.
Alpha 112 is backing you up. They're showing 10 minutes ETA. Over.
Alpha 112, thank you. Just allocated you to this Cat 2. Coming through as an 18-year-old male that is unconscious. There is a head injury and has also been taking ketamine.
Mandy and Lauren will join Sean at the scene. They are 4 miles away.
Does sound like a nasty one. Hopefully, you know, it isn't that bad, but, you know, alcohol and head injuries don't really go hand in hand, do they?
No, and had ketamine as well. It's not...
Not wise.
Are you able to talk to me? Have you taken anything tonight? Hiya, mate. You talk to me. He's probably not going to cooperate with it at the minute. I think he's definitely had something like cat looking at his behaviour.
It's very hard to sit him up.
Yeah. Listen, ambulance, mate. You've banged your head, mate. You've got a nasty cut to your head. You're going to have to come to hospital with us, pal. Do we know if he was knocked out at all when he's gone out?
As far as I know, he's been somewhat responsive the whole time. He's not been completely
Brilliant.
knocked out.
Ambulance, are you OK?
Yeah.
What have you taken tonight? What have you taken tonight, pal? Have you taken some care tonight?
Now Mandy and Lauren have arrived, the patient can be taken to hospital for further treatment.
Hey, just relax. It's OK. Just come backwards.
Step backwards.
That's it. Sit down. Sit down. Brilliant.
That's it.
So we think he's had care?
I do, yeah. His behaviour would suggest that.
Looks like he might have bitten his tongue.
Hold my hand for a minute, that's it.
I don't think you need anything else from me.
No,
He's not having an adverse reaction, so we don't need any medaz or anything, so... They'll want for nothing more than a nasty laceration and a lesson in life.
Yeah. Do you know where you are?
I have no idea.
Have you not? You're in an ambulance now. I want you to just rest at the moment. That's it. How are you doing?
All right.
You're all right, that's good.
All right.
Yeah, you're all right, yeah. You've cut your head, so we need to take you to be stitched.
I wouldn't want to be him in the morning.
I'm sure that he'll have a heck of a headache in the morning.
I've been going to a lot more ketamine recently. I think now it's younger people taking them. I think everyone's just starting to do everything younger in life.
Yeah.
They're mainly in the teens.
It's very worrying. I think you do worry about them, but they have to make their own mistakes.
Yeah. Whenever I get like an assault in town and my brother's 23, and say if it's like early 20s, year-old male, like assaulted or something, I think, oh, I hope it's not my brother.
I know.
I really hope it's not my brother. And then I get there and I'm like, oh, this is not my brother. And then, like, say if you get an RTC, you know, like local to where we live on the motorway, I think, I hope it's not my family. I hope it's none of my family.
I know. That is one of the problems about working in the area that you live.
Yeah.
I mean, I've had a few jobs where I've been to people I know, but luckily they've not been anything too bad, and they're always really glad to see you.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah. In fact, one friend, her husband collapsed, and she rang 999 and said, can you send Mandy McFarland? And they said, no, she's on a job.
Ambulance service, is the patient breathing?
Yeah, but he's struggling.
Tell me exactly what happened.
My granddad's on oxygen. He's just gone to bed and he's woke up saying he's really struggling breathing, that he can't breathe. He can't breathe, I need an ambulance, he's going blue. He's going to die, please send help.
Alpha 196, this one is currently a Cat 2. 75-year-old male with difficulty breathing. The caller was really panicked, saying it was turning blue. So if you could just go and assess.
Yeah, we'll go and assess. Thanks a lot, Joe.
999 mode activated.
So is he not breathing?
He can't breathe, he's not breathing at all.
All right. So is he lay on the floor?
He's on the bed.
Right, can you get him on
the floor?
Can you pull him off the bed and onto the floor? Don't worry about the fall. For the CPR to be more effective, you need to get him on the floor.
I need help. I can't breathe.
Alpha 196, this is a sub-call from the same address. Patient is in cardiac arrest. The FP to run to you now.
So received, Joe. Thanks, mate.
The call in progress has been upgraded to a Category 1 emergency, the most life-threatening. The target response time is 7 minutes. Jane and Sam are over a mile from the scene. They'll be joined by a second crew to give the patient the best chance of survival.
So put one hand flat in the centre of his chest and put your other hand on top of that and lock your fingers together, OK? Push about 2 times a second and we'll do this together until the ambulance crew arrive. All right, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Alpha 196, there is CPR in progress with this one now.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We're coming as quick as we possibly can on blue lights and sirens. I need you to keep going for me.
Yeah, we're here now.
Right, all right, lovely. Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.
When did you find him like this?
About 10 minutes ago, I couldn't get his breath.
So he was talking to you 10 minutes ago?
District nurses have been out today. His oxygen levels have been up and down.
Right.
3, 2, 1, ventilate.
Has he got a pulse?
Small, really small.
Even check. No pulse.
No pulse.
We're just coming up on 20 minutes ALS. He's had 6 adrenaline. Condition hasn't changed from initial onset of arrest over. Yes, I think all clinicians in the room are happy, and I've spoken to his wife downstairs, and she's happy for us to terminate. She feels like we've given him his best chance. So. Pulse check. No pulse.
Looking for that 0301.
Roger, that's all received. Thank you very much. Want to come downstairs?
I'd rather come in and hold his hand.
There's lots and lots of things that you see in the ambulance service that your public would never see. We go into people's houses, and sometimes in the midst of much grief, and we're the ones they're looking at.
Just by being there and showing that you care, I think is massive help.
Is it Mum in there? She's in here. Can I come in and just have a chat? Is that all right? Is it Janice?
It is. Hey, Jen.
Sorry.
No.
So sorry.
I'm super sorry for your loss. We tried absolutely everything that we could. There's nothing more that we could have done for him.
We knew we were coming.
Yeah. He's been on the life for a while, hasn't he?
Oh, yeah.
But it's one day it's like they look pale, but it's giving me earache today, wasn't it? It's just really wrong phone.
We had nurses out today and they said everything was fine and...
Things can change that quickly though, so...
And we got in bed and he just sat up. He said, I can't breathe, I can't get my breath.
Yeah.
So Michael run downstairs to get a bottle of oxygen, see if that did it, but by the time he come back, he gone blue. So...
Was he on his oxygen 24 hours a day, or he was, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
It doesn't hit you straight away, does it?
No.
There's nothing we can say to kind of make it any better, but you know, we are really sorry for your loss, for you and the family. So.
Well, it'll not be easy for you, not now. It won't be a nice thing losing somebody, will it?
No, never is.
No.
Never is.
How long have you been married?
54 years.
54 years, eh? It wasn't too bad then.
No, not too bad.
Not too bad at all.
So just cherish that time, cherish those memories.
do know the family, and it's quite hard hitting, really, that you just know that one day, and you're working where you live, you're going to come into contact with people, and then all of a sudden, you're stood in their house trying to save somebody's life. It's quite hard hitting. I'm sorry, I'm going to cry. It's not nice. It's not nice. I feel for him. I feel for him.
Do you want to hug it out?
I don't do hugs.
No, I offer.
And I don't usually cry at work, neither. Ever.
I won't tell no one, don't worry.
I am only 2 years into my role. I don't think it ever gets easy. And sometimes you feel you can't do it. You'll never do it. I've always dreamed of working for the ambulance service, but I was always told, you can't, you can't, you can't. I really struggled at school. I used to cry, I used to scream, and I used to say it all the time, I can't do it. I thought it was worth nothing. But I have a lovely crewmate, and he understands. And he looked at me and went, you can do it, and you're doing it. Amazing to be believed in. I love my job. I'm so proud to be where I am today.
Alpha 196, so just seen you've cleared from that job. What was the outcome with that one?
Unfortunately, the patient was deceased.
I'm sorry to hear that. Are you guys both okay?
Yeah, we're fine, thank you very much.
Thank you for all your efforts on that one. If you want to get back, get yourself some downtime and give us a shout when you're good to go.
Yeah, thanks for that, Joe. We'll have a cup of tea and I will let you know when we are good to go.
Yeah, no rush. Take as long as you need.
Ambulance service, is the patient breathing?
In control, the team are nearly at the end of their 12-hour shift.
Remove anything from under her head and keep checking that she's breathing until the help arrives.
There are still nearly 100 incidents waiting to be allocated resources.
OK, so I've alerted the police. Is the assailant still on scene?
Just let him know an ambulance has been arranged for him, but we are currently experiencing delays of up to an hour, but we'll be with him as soon as we can be.
How's your shift gone?
It's the busiest that we've been for a while. So how's your shift gone?
Well, you know when you get shifts that just like, it's just one bad thing after another. Yeah. It's not been very nice today, to be honest.
Ambulance, is a patient breathing?
She starts born. Help! Help! I need ambulance. She born a baby in my car now.
The call in progress is from a patient who's just given birth in a car on a residential street in Preston.
Make sure you keep the baby warm, wrap it up.
She's born now.
I know, but don't get cold if you're outside.
All right, okay, I sit in the car, all right.
Ambulance is coming as fast as they can. You stay on the line with me.
All right.
The call has been prioritised as a Category 1 emergency, which requires the presence of a highly skilled paramedic.
X120. Sean, you're going to 35-year-old female.
We've got a baby born in a car.
Sean is 3 minutes away.
Were they on the way to hospital with this delivery?
If they were in the car, potentially
that would be the case.
Yeah, Roger, thank you.
How long time will the ambulance here?
Keep the mother and the baby warm and comfortable.
Yes.
Lay the baby on its front on the mother's chest or tummy.
Yes.
The baby job.
Yes.
Can you put the Leyland crew on? I'll let maternity unit know.
a second crew are dispatched to meet Sean at the scene.
Is the baby breathing normally right now?
Exactly, yes.
Yeah? Okay.
Jesus Christ, that's so scary.
I know it's scary, but you've done really well so far. So I'll stay on the line with you until the ambulance gets there with you, okay?
Oh, I see ambulance. All right, that guy is here.
Are they with the baby now and the mum?
Yes.
Okay, I'll leave you with them then. Well done.
Okay, wait.
Congratulations as well. Take care.
All right, thank you very much.
Bye.
All right, bye-bye.
Oh my God, that caught me by surprise.
I try go to hospital.
You okay? Yeah.
Born me here.
Hello. What's your name? Miriam. So you were on the way to the hospital, were you? Okay. That's lovely. She's crying away there, isn't she? Fantastic. Hello, young lady. She is. I think the easiest thing to do, we'll cut the cord.
Yes.
Do you want to do it? Do you want Dad to do it?
Oh, Daddy. Come on, Daddy.
Do you want to cut cord? OK, so I've got 2 clamps on in the middle there.
All right.
OK. That's it. One. Brilliant. OK. That's fine. So what I'm going to do, is it OK if I take baby and get baby on ambulance, nice and warm, and then I'm going to come and get you out? Is that OK?
All right.
Oh, dear me. Right, Miriam, baby's fine, good colour, crying away. What are we calling your daughter? What's her name?
Liliana.
Liliana?
Yes.
QX120.
Yeah, 120, Lish. Baby has been born before I arrived. We're both mother and baby are now on the vehicle. Baby's doing well. If you can let delivery suite know.
Yeah, Roger, I'll let the delivery suite know.
My second baby. I was just
It
like...
was all very quick, wasn't it? Yeah, in the car, on the way. Yeah.
Baby born?
Was it a girl, did you say?
Yeah, a girl. Better name it after me. Should have told him. My name's Marianne, by the way. Keep that in mind.
Your wife's fine. Do you want to sit with him on the back of the ambulance while we wait?
Yes.
Yeah, come on, you come and sit on the back of here. So is this number 3, did you say? Yes. Number 3. What, are the other girls, a boy? First girl? Oh, spoiled.
Very happy.
Do you want to hold her?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, that's what we like to hear. I'll see you up at the hospital, OK?
All right.
All right. No, it's a pleasure. You did all the work, to be fair, not us.
Did you get a start? Of course I did. Oh, that's dead nice. It's well cute. Yeah, I do. I hope I get a little baby again soon.
You will. Hopefully tonight's your night.
I've been sleepless at night, 'cause I don't know how I feel. I've been waiting on you.
Baby born in the car.
Is everyone well?
Yeah, baby's doing really well.
Were they on the way to hospital?
I
or
presume so, yeah.
Just a bit of a surprise.
Baby girl, we've had the full circle of life now with your cardiac arrest and my baby born.
All in one shift.
All in one shift.
But if we're strong enough to let it in.
Oh, what?
Just shattered. Doing my job is probably the greatest privilege that I will ever have. People will put themselves at their most vulnerable time into your hands and trust you to do your best for them. It's just given me so much happiness, so much reward, and I do love it.
We do see life and we see death. We start at the beginning with births, or we're there at the end. and then everything in between. To have a front row seat, to see somebody's life is an honour.
That was interesting night.
Absolutely. I haven't felt this tired for a long time, actually.
And we get to do it all again tonight.
We do that. So, bedtime it is.
It's not the easiest of jobs, but I feel lucky to be where I am. I'm very proud to make a difference to my community.